This is the icon that we use to open the new program. Double click on that. Okay. You're going to select,
let's say
user.
And that's 1, 2, 3, 4.
The password is 1234. Enter, and that takes you to the study list. And this is where we would start taking an x-ray from.
Good.
So we can add a patient in right here. Click on that.
The ID.
So you enter the patient ID and all their demographic information. Referring physician would be Steve Wernicke. Operator would be tech. And then you can leave study description blank.
Okay. Now we'll go back up here and enter in. Okay. And once it's entered in, you'll get capture.
Okay. So go ahead and click capture. Very good. And now we're going to select whole spine AP 3-shot.
Okay.
And then you have to hit capture. And now the software is set, and all we have to do is start shooting the exposures, and it'll automatically recognize the exposures as they happen and automatically advance it to the next shot.
Yeah. In the order that they're set up, 1, 2, and 3.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So first we're going to shoot the cervical, then the thoracic, then the lumbar. And the cervical is going to be shot with a 10-degree upward tilt of the tube. So we'll use the usual rotational control that we've been using and tilt the tube back. Well, we're going to do a 10-degree upward tilt, right?
Yeah, you want to shoot. You got to sit.
Yeah, so I guess first we have to line up the crosshairs with the patient. So we're going to do that at approximately the xiphoid process. So at the very bottom of the sternum. So on the patient, that would be right about there at the very bottom of the sternum. But on our plastic model here, we're just going to pick T8 as a good starting point. Okay, so
that's set. Now you got to angle up 10 degrees.
Yeah, so now that we've got the height of everything set correctly, we're going to adjust this to a 10-degree upward tilt. And we want to get that as close as possible, but we won't be able to get it quite perfect, but within a half a degree. And then we've got to now raise the grid cabinet up to where the crosshairs match up with the line on the grid cabinet. And now it's ready for the first exposure. You'll have the patient open their mouth wide, just like we always do with the AP open mouth. You come behind the control panel here. There's no longer any need to use this mouse for anything. So instead, we're going to just do the prep and the expose. And you can see that it realized that there was an exposure. It's processing the image. And it's already advanced to the second shot. So now we go back to a 0-degree tube tilt, which will be where it wants to automatically click in. And we use the crosshairs again without moving the height of the tube. The tube stays the same height all the way through this process. And so now that we've got that lined up, we go make our second exposure. And so again, just simply prep and expose, that's all there is to it. And you'll see that it is now taken the next shot and it's processing that. And it's already advanced now to being ready for the third shot. So now we are going to tilt this down 10 degrees. Again, getting within about a half a degree. Line up the crosshairs there again. And we're going to do a final exposure here with this. And you'll see that it's captured and processing the third image. And now the software will automatically stitch the 3 images together to get one contiguous spine. Then we need to now accept that image.
Yes. If you're happy with it, go ahead and accept it.
And so we click on accept. Now, if we weren't happy with it, we could have manually adjusted the stitching,
Correct.
but that has to be done right then and there. It can't be done later, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so now we need to go back to adding another study to do the lateral.
Yeah, or you could have, yeah, you can do them all as one.
Oh, we can tell it we want AP and lateral 3 views?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, we will go with add study. You can do this.
Oh, okay. Well, we don't want all 3 of those, right? We want these 2?
These 3. You got AP1, AP2, AP3, and then your lateral 1 and lateral 2. That's just these 2.
Okay.
So that, in a normal situation, that's what you would do.
Okay. So we have to unclick this one here to...
No, it's not highlighted.
Oh, it's not highlighted?
If I click it, it is.
I see.
Okay, so delete that. Okay, now just, when we get rid of the AP since we've already
Yeah,
done those.
let's just demo the lateral shots.
Okay, great. Well, so easiest way to do that is just, at this point, is just hit delete all.
And then just add in the lateral. Okay. And then you click capture again. Now we still don't need to change the tube height. That's going to stay the same. But we do obviously have the patient turn 90 degrees to face the wall to their right and have them cross their arms over their chest. And then now we're doing a 5-degree tube tilt up and a 5-degree tube tilt down.
Sure on that. There's 3, 2, yeah, 5 up.
Well, does it show a lateral version by any chance? Okay. Yep. So this time we'll be doing 5 up and 5 down. So no 0, but we'll take it to 5 degrees up. And we'll orient our patient that way.
Make sure the collimator is wide open, like it is.
Wide open.
Yeah.
Both in terms of width and height.
Yeah, right.
Okay. So we're going to do our prep and expose. Oh, Lance, can you get the...
Okay.
All right, so we do prep and expose. And it's going to capture the image and process it. And it's already ready to move to the next one. So we're going to now do a 5-degree tube tilt down. And then line up the crosshairs there again. And we're going to do prep and expose. And it's capture that one, and now it's going to automatically stitch them together into one smooth contiguous spine again.
There we go.
And as long as that looks good, we would hit accept. But if that didn't look good and we wanted to manually
Come over
adjust
here.
it, so we would go there to that stitching icon, click on that. And then see the yellow bars that indicates which half of the image is the one that we can adjust. So you just click on the other half of the image and you can adjust it. And then you can manually move it left, right, up, or down to try to get the stitching to be just a
And
little
that
bit
moves
better.
it 10 pixels, but you can change that.
Got it. So you can make it an even finer tune adjustment if you want, or a faster adjustment if you wanted to.
Right.
Is there anything that we need to do at this stage of the game to window level?
No, we're fine.
But can we window level at this stage of the game?
You can. Yeah, you
Okay,
can.
so if we feel it came out too light or too dark, and that window level's only the part that's highlighted here, correct? Glance doesn't do any window leveling with the other one. So if we wanted to even out the density here, we could click on this other one here and try to lighten that up a bunch to get the density of it to be similar.
Right.
Excellent.
Okay.
Okay, and then once we got that good, we click confirm.
It's going to take you back over. Now, if you wanted to here, you have adjustments too.
But now it's adjusting the whole image,
Correct.
not just the
Correct.
certain half, obviously.
Yeah. And if you're happy with it,
And then good, yeah. And then once we're happy with any window leveling, you hit accept. All right, and that's everything with taking X-rays with this new system.